Oh god, it's been a while. This is weird to get back into. Let's do it, shall we? Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lucanator channel. I am Luke, your host, and today I am here to talk to you about the new update that is coming to Smoothie Factory Tycoon in Roblox, plus with a bit of background gameplay. However, I just want to quickly say I'm so sorry I've been gone for 9+ months. I've had no motivation and I've just been busy with real life stuff at the moment, so I've had no time. But I've been working on this game with Stratus, Purple, and Kazimir, and I've been working on them, and I've got permission to basically give you guys a leak into what is coming into the next update while I'm obviously playing the game. So with the update that is coming to Smoothie Factory Tycoon in update 1, we have a brand new area, obviously, because I mean we're only up to Rebirth 5 and we have people on the leaderboards who are ridiculously high. Like, people have already got mid-trillions on the money leaderboard, and if we go the way down to the Rebirth leaderboard, I believe there are people who are starting even, yep, we've got our top player here who's already into the hundreds of Rebirths. So we basically need some content. So the content that is coming in question for you lot to be excited about is we have the basement update coming, which I'll leave a picture up on the right side to me. I think it's that way, yeah, there we go, it should be over here somewhere. I will show a picture basically for you guys, and this is the basement that will be coming that you will unlock at Rebirth 6. Now with Rebirth 6, obviously when you unlock the area, I will also show the entrance for it, where it's going to be. This area that I'm showing on my screen right here will have either a lever or some sort of way it will open up. We haven't really decided on that yet. However, this will basically open up and it will reveal an entrance down to the basement. We'll have a cool little animation where you walk in and you'll be coming out of the basement entrance, which I will show obviously as well on my right, with a little Easter egg of jar on top, because Blending Simulator 2 is another game in the Blend Productions line, and so we have to have an Easter egg because we have it on the truck, so I thought why not put it on top of the entrance as well. So with everything that's coming, I'll give you guys a little bit of detail on exactly how it's going to run down, what rebirth requirements are going to be, costs, and how progression is going to be basically. So the first major change that we're making in update 1 obviously is the basement, but we are rebalancing the molten bucket upgrader. We are reducing the tiers all the way down to Rebirth 5. Now the reason we did this is because we found that basically by the time you sort of get to Rebirth 5, you're already making enough money to be able to buy all the tiers, but also it just for us doesn't make sense that when we start in the basement and you unlock it, for that the upgrades to be at a high Rebirth tier, despite the fact you have better stuff in the basement. It doesn't really make sense for it to be going from 5, 6, and I think 7. I think it's 7 or 8. I'm not too sure. But it really didn't make sense at all for us to have it at those higher rebirths, because it didn't make sense. Obviously, you're unlocking new content after Rebirth 5, so for having stuff up in the main area here, and to have stuff that's past Rebirth 5 for me and for the team, we didn't really feel that it was best for that. Now the other main thing, and obviously the main point of the update, is that we are introducing a ton more blenders. For example, we have, I think we've got blackberry, we've got peach, we've got cherry, we've got lemon, we've got lime, we've got a bunch of other different fruit blenders, and some also special ones that we are introducing. However, this will lead all the way up from Rebirth 6 up to Rebirth 17 in terms of blenders, so this is a huge amount more of content and also playability for you to play around with. However, it does not stop at Rebirth 17. We have upgraded tiers that also ultimately will finish the entire basement up to Rebirth 20. So when you get past Rebirth 20, there will be no new content to unlock, but obviously you can keep doing it for a higher money multiplier or anything that you desire. However, with the money, we are also making a huge leap in monies. We're going from now, as you can see, I've been grinding for quite a while. I'm at high billions. We will be moving into the trillions, but not stopping there. We're even going to be moving into the low quadrillions, because bigger numbers are more fun, basically. And I got the agreement from Kesdemir, who's the lead dev on the game, and we are moving into high quadrillions. Oh, not high quadrillions, sorry, low quadrillions, but we are moving into quadrillions, so we'll finish around low quadrillions, and some of the prices will start to get a bit mental and a bit high. However, like I said, the more zeros you add to numbers, the funner they get, basically, and it's more fun. And some of those tiers will introduce us up into Rebirth 20, so we're going to have a lot more content for people to play with. Obviously, the people high up in leaderboards, I mean, you'll be able to unlock this all on day one. However, but because of the high amount of money that it's going to require, although you may be able to unlock it as soon as it comes out, you'll still have some grinding to do on leaderboards, because obviously people are going to rapidly overtake you because of the amount of new content that we have. But hopefully it should make it a bit more competitive and give you guys a bit more things to play with and grind towards, especially the money leaderboard side of things. The Rebirth leaderboard side of things will slow down, especially for people who are sort of, I would say, mid-20s, 30s, and going into all the way down to the bottom. You're going to have a bit more harder time now to Rebirth, as because the basement content you will be required to have that in order to Rebirth, so it's going to be a bit more interesting, and hopefully, like I said, it will make it so that the people that are higher up as well can't just easily Rebirth within a matter of minutes, and it will actually take them a bit more time to do so. So it's also balancing reasons that would bring out this update. But the main thing is also as well is that we have 3 brand new upgraders that we're going to bring into, and for those with the Rainbow Game Pass, you will find as well that there is now a Rainbow upgrader as well in the basement, just to make it so that you're getting your money's worth, and obviously you're not just upgrading 2 times the stuff up above and not bothering with stuff down below. That just doesn't make sense to me at all. So we are introducing a rainbow upgrader in the basement as well, but also alongside 3 new Rebirth upgraders. We are bringing in the gemstone upgrader, which I'll be showing you the tiers over here, going from tier 1 to 4. So unlike the conventional upgraders that we have upstairs, we have 4 tiers for this one, so it's a bit like the jar painter in a way, the one that's just here by the jar factory. We have 4 tiers for that, and I'll show the stats on the right as well. I don't remember them off the top of my head, and I'm not going to bother with mentioning it, so if you want them, they're there on the right side of your screen. And that's all the tiers that are coming with the gemstone upgrader, and that will be for the top part of the conveyor system in the basement. We also have another upgrader, the acid refiner, which I'll be showing you the tiers as well on the right, and all their stats, which will be for the second part of the conveyor system leading up to the jar factory. And also the final Rebirth upgrade that we have will be the laser scanner upgrader, which will be for both the conveyor systems where they join together. However, the laser inside the laser scanner, this is going to work a bit differently than conventional upgrades that we have. Instead of it always guaranteed to hit, it may miss a couple of times. However, because of that, we have upped the multiplier on the upgrader, so if it hits a bucket, it will get massively increased in value. And I'm going to show you all the tiers as well on the right, and all the stats here as well for you, so that if you want to pause the video and have a look, please feel free to do so. I highly consider you to do so if you're interested in that sort of stuff. But there's also one more major feature that I need to mention for the basement. Now, instead of it going into a truck in the basement, we have a crate lift. Yes, we have a crate lift, which will be going from the basement up into the top floor, which I'll show you some pictures on the right side of me here, for the one in the basement and the one on the top. And as you might be able to tell in the photo from the one that's on the surface level, the shutter that I'm showing here will finally be open, and you'll be able to use the second truck where the crates from the basement will go into and sell. Obviously, progression here will be maybe a bit slower than normal, as I've said. However, we will still have the crate packager upgrades down there. We will have jar factory upgrades down there. Sorry, and it will obviously be scaled based on the rebirths and prices to make sure that you're not able to just buy it all, or it's really slow to progress. We will be testing that with our testers that we have in Blend Productions, and we'll be making sure that it is obviously balanced enough so that your crates you'll be able to sell quick enough, and you'll be able to produce jars quick enough as well. So in terms of everything, I believe that is it. Obviously, if I've forgotten something, I'll make a quick edit now, but I'm sure I've remembered everything. But that has been it, and like I said, I do apologise. I've been gone for so incredibly long. I'm going to sort of try and get into making more content again, and sort of try and just be posting a bit more here and there, maybe making a few more videos, because I want to be getting back into YouTube. It's something that I feel like I will really enjoy, and it'll give me motivation to do a project, as well as developing for this game and doing the modelling side of things and rebalancing. However, guys, I'm Luke, and thank you for watching the Luke and channel, and until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.